Hello there, a super hello there. I look like a priest today. I just need to join these two parts together. There you go. Oh, it's like the Omen or the Exorcist. I am the opposite of a Sith. Did you ever hear the tragedy of... Everyone just stop saying that. Please stop saying that. Did anyone hear the tragedy of Lucas not allowing the Acolyte season 2 or 3 or 4? God damn it, that last one. This is really annoying because I'm not really in love with the show. I don't hate it, but just seeing Yoda and Darth Plagueis for like literally 5 seconds each. You're like, well, now you have to give us a season 2. I feel like that's just blackmail. I feel that's just evil. Oh, we had some good episodes though. Only 2 of them. One was called Dark, where the stranger revealed himself. That was good. And then obviously the last episode 8, where we get to see creepy Darth Plagueis playing hide and seek in the cave. And I just, why did we have to wait until season 8? Why did we have to wait so long until the last episode to have that? The whole point of the show is about the Sith and the dark side, the Acolyte. So if you want Plagueis in there, which obviously the writers, they wanted to, because otherwise we wouldn't have had that scene. Someone actually said that that scene was not actually in it, and Jon Favreau watched the Acolyte and went, "Oh my god, this is awful," and then just quickly put that scene in without Leslie Headland knowing about it, and she's like, "What? Yeah, now you have to make another season." So yeah, that whole backstory comes from the book, right? Darth Plagueis, and I haven't read it, and I'm not going to read it because I know if I read it, I'll probably fall in love with it and go, "This is great," and then when I actually watch it on screen, I'll go, "What have you done? What have you done to this story?" A lot of this is what happens with people that read comics and like to read the books, and then Disney will produce a live action series, and it's nothing like what you've read in the book or imagined whilst reading the book. So Darth Plagueis, his master was Darth Tenenbaum or Tenenbaum. That sounds like a lager. I'll have a pint of Tenenbaum, please. Yeah, I'll have 2 pints of Tenenbaum and a packet of crisps. Lovely. Tenenbaum, isn't he the master? So where's he? And why are they lurking in the shadows? I mean, I understand that the Sith are like supposed to stay hidden, and there are only supposed to be 2 of them. It's the rule of 2, not the rule of many. The 1, the 2, the many. When the witches did that, why couldn't they have just done it in a different language? Like like when we see Jabba the Hutt, and he speaks Huttese, and that whole dialogue in Return of the Jedi, C-3PO is translating everything that Jabba says to Leia, who's in that bounty hunter disguise, and that's what makes that scene like that pretty cool, because you've got the Huttese and the subtitles in English. Well, why do the witches have to speak English? The 1, the 2, the many. Just use your imagination. I just feel the writers didn't really put much effort into this. And again, this is supposed to focus on the dark side, right? One of the reasons why people like the original trilogy. Why? Because Vader is the central character, and he is a Sith Lord, okay? Lord Vader. And, during A New Hope, The Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi, Vader has a lot of screen time. So he's constantly on screen talking, choking people, doing what Vader does, and that's why people like the original trilogy, because there's that nice balance between here's the heroes and now here are the villains. And it's like, I felt like the Acolyte was supposed to focus on the villains. That was the whole point of the show, but they kept on showing us, here's the Jedi come to save the day, oh no, they're all dead, and they just kept focusing on the heroes over and over again. And I was just getting sick of seeing all these Jedis Go like let's go back to Brandok with another search party to go rescue. To go rescue who? You're all going to die again. All these rescue parties, these suicide missions. Oh, driving me crazy. I just feel we didn't get anywhere. We could have gone episode 1, Darth Plagueis is in a cave, the end. Finished. I don't know, what did you guys think? If there's a season 2, can we please like have a different writing team or change the director? This needs to be more serious. Yeah, I like the Stranger. I like his character. I love that Plagueis is in it finally. But the rest of it, I don't know if I'm really getting into it. I'm not really sold on it. So again, I'm just giving this like a modest 5 out of 10, which is not good. Anyway, you can put your comments below in the comment section about the Acolyte. What did you think about the finale? And you can write, did you ever hear about the tragedy of blank, 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 and write something dumb, okay? I'm going to talk about Black Series today and some possible pre-orders that I'm going to put up soon on my new website. Oh yes, you heard that right. I have a new website. I even have a domain name. It's called ToyForceShop.com, and I paid for it today out of my hard-earned money. So the website it's not been published, but it does exist, okay? It's behind the shield wall, and the shield generators will not come down until it's ready. It's kind of complicated setting it up, with all the shipping and, connecting it to the bank and the credit card and whatnot. But it's been an interesting journey over the last couple of months doing this, and I'm almost there. So today I just wanted to talk about some of the figures that are coming for the rest of the year, the ones that we know of anyway. So we just had another reveal from Yakface, and he's following on from his previous Halloween reveal. Remember, we talked about Frankenstein Cad Bane and Count Dracula, who's the Grand Inquisitor, and we've got the Minoc as a bat, so that's a double pack. Well, it's a triple pack really, or 2.5, and it's already being sold. It's up on Amazon, and you can purchase them already. How dare you? It's only July. And apparently Hasbro are going to reissue the Skeleton Clone Trooper, which is actually, I really, really like that. I have one of those. I think I have one. And but if I would like to build a little a troop of skeletons. That would be cool. That was a good one, and it comes with a porg. Remember what I said? Babu Frick or a porg. So Halloween, yeah, they're all ready to come out already, which is weird because we haven't even had the San Diego Comic-Con yet. Next, let's talk about... So, there seems to be a lot of Mandalorian characters from Season 3. So we've got Shriek Hawk Trainers. It's a double pack, and I think it's a Target or a Walmart exclusive, and I quite like this one. It looks really, really nice, and I'm definitely going to put this one up for pre-order soon, and it should come in September or October. So I think most of the figures that I'm going to talk about right now are coming in either September or October. The other double pack that I really like is Captain Enoch from Ahsoka, the TV show, and he comes with a Night Trooper. So these are both these. I'm talking about Black Series here, 6 inches. They look really nice. That is going to be super, super popular. And then the 2-pack from the original trilogy. You've got the Fleet Rebel Commander with the Death Star plans and an Imperial Stormtrooper. So 2-pack, 2-pack, 2-pack. They all look really, really nice. I'm going to get them up for pre-order. Then we've got the controversial reissues of Shin and Balin Skull. And I don't know, Hasbro, what are you playing at? Because you've already given us those two in a previous wave, and now you're giving them back to us. But they've got robes. So why couldn't you have just given us the robes in the first place? So I feel like a lot of collectors they're feeling pretty like pissed off about that. So, and also the fact that Skull is still not the correct height. And it's just, I don't know why you did that. I just, ugh. Yeah, I mean, Scott, the new issues with the Robe obviously look brilliant. They look fantastic, and I'm going to buy both of them, and I will get rid of the old ones. I think people will just like try to sell off very quickly the original ones that came out like whenever, and then just buy these next two that are coming up. But Hasbro, like, don't do that again. It's just silliness. And again, that will come out probably July or August, I think, in the next couple of months. Another cool reveal, we might possibly be getting a Galactic Marine for the very first time in the Black Series, and that's very exciting. However, I think it's the Sergeant Galactic Marine, because the picture that Yakface posted, it doesn't look like the Regs. They're Regs! That's my... Regs! Who says that in Bad Batch? Regs! It doesn't look like a regular Galactic Trooper with the mauve and the face cover, because I would rather have that. I would rather have in the 3.75, you know, back in the day when Revenge of the Sith was on screen, Hasbro released some pretty decent clone troopers. They did like an Order 66 2-pack, or they did a Revenge of the Sith 2-pack, and it was in a cylinder package, which was really nice. You had Mace Windu and who was it? I can't remember. I think it was it Mace Windu and the Galactic Trooper together? I think it might have been. And anyway, you'd have like, you know, Obi-Wan Kenobi with the 212th. And Anakin Skywalker would come with a 501st Clone Trooper phase. I think it was phase 2, because it's Revenge of the Sith. And they were really nice figures. A lot of people still got them. They're very collectible, very expensive right now if you can get them. Some of the it's not a bubble, but you know, the plastic, the cylinder, it's kind of old. It's probably turning yellow, I would imagine by now. But that was really nice. And so if we could get those figures in the Black Series, wow, that would be wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Because there are so many. On Alibaba and AliExpress, you always see those bootleg, you know, clone troopers. And you're like, well, can't we have one of those? Hasbro, just do that. Just give us one of those, whatever it is, whatever battalion that is. I don't care. It looks brilliant. That's, you know, it's like, come on, stop giving us... I mean, we've had enough of the 501st, I feel. We've had so many 501st figures. It's like, we're done with that now. Just give us some other clone troopers from Clone Wars. Just anything. Spice it up. Right, let's move on to... oh, this is what I got yesterday in stock. Okay, so the new archive wave has arrived for us here, down in Southeast Asia. And probably for you... I think these have been released in general around the world already. It's Luke... And this is from Mandalorian Season 2, which is one of the best episodes I've ever seen in my life, that made me cry, made pretty much every Star Wars fan cry, when Luke takes Grogu and then gives him back in Season 3. What was the point of Season 3? Someone please tell me what was the point of Season 3? And here's little Grogu with all these accessories that you will lose within 10 seconds of opening. We've got Padawan, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Master. I sense something elusive. Yes, without the cape. I really need this guy with a cape. Please, if we have Jedi, every single time, like what I just said, like about Balin's skull, any Force user, you know, anyone in who has a cape on screen needs to have a cape in a bubble, or when we bite him. Hey? You're only supposed to blow the bloody doors off. And this is very uninspiring 20th version of Ahsoka. How many... I mean, I think we've had more versions of Ahsoka than Din Djarin by this point now. It's just getting silly. Anyway, I'm looking forward to... you know, because in Ahsoka, the TV show... Ahsoka did change her costume like at least 3 or 4 times. So can we stop getting generic Ahsoka from The Mandalorian and have her in some different attire, please? Looks pretty cool. Hey, talking about Ahsoka, I heard that her lightsabers, she's got 2, right, and they're white. And apparently, according to the expanded universe, it's because they belonged to a Sith Lord, and then she did the reverse of what Osha did on screen when she bled the crystal red. Is that correct? You can put that in the comment section below. If you're a person who's well read and if I'm not a literary scholar, I wouldn't know these things, but I thought that was quite interesting. So yeah, I'm looking forward to. Actually, I'm looking forward to the helmet, the Stranger, Darth Zippy, the Black Series helmet. I think a lot of people, even though they kind of turn their nose up at the Acolyte, I think deep down, a lot of people did enjoy watching the Stranger and the fight scenes. They enjoyed that very much. Don't you lie to me, okay? Don't pretend that you didn't like, all those fancy lightsaber code. I mean, the actor, when he was doing the practicing, had to wear the helmet with like a tiny little visor. He couldn't see shit. I mean, it's pretty amazing what he was able to do, like stunt wise. It's incredible. I definitely want a Darth Zippy helmet behind me. I'm still looking for a Captain Rex helmet. I can't find it. They're a bit pricey. And also there's another helmet coming out. It's Moff Gideon's helmet from The Mandalorian Season 3, when he makes his own suit of Beskar armor. I don't even know what The Mandalorian 3 was talking about. I still don't get it. Mythosaurs. Okay. The worst part in The Mandalorian Season 3 is where Moff Gideon just crushes the Darksaber just like that. And you're like, what? What have you just done? Like, what was the point of that? I just don't get it. I don't think there are many fans of The Mandalorian Season 3, and I'm like a little bit skeptical about this upcoming movie. What's it called? The Mandalorian and Baby Grogu. Haven't we had enough of that already? Can we just move on to something else? What else is there to tell? They both die, okay? But no one ever really is gone. All right, what else is coming out? Towards the end of the year, I think during like the holiday season, when we get to Thanksgiving and Christmas, you guys can look forward to the 3-packs. So we've got Darth Vader, Admiral Thrawn, and General Grievous in a 3-pack, okay? And we've also got the 3-pack of Duel of the Fates, you know, dun 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 dun, Qui-Gon Jinn and Master Destroyers, and we've got Obi-Wan and Darth Maul, who's like a totally new Darth Maul, which everyone's going bonkers about. He looks really nice. That 3-pack, I can't wait to get that. So that's good, but I don't think they'll come until the very end of this year, 2024. So don't expect them any like soon. And there was another 3-pack which hasn't come out yet, which is the Droid 3-pack. So we've got, and it's from the Clone Wars. We've got the Bodyguard with the vibro pole, and we've got the Super Battle Droid, and we've got a Roger Battle Droid, and they're all just kind of painted with like a different kind of different shades of brown. I'm not really into that. If you're a droid collector and you like the Clone Wars, then that one's for you. Go for it. But I'm not going to get that one. I'm going for the Duel of the Fates. That's the only 3-pack I will be getting. And I will not get the Thrawn. See, the thing that the Thrawn 3-pack is like, you feel like you're obligated to buy it because the Thrawn is not the original Thrawn we got a long time ago in the red and black box. He doesn't have the animation face. So this is a digital face sculpt of the live action Thrawn we saw from the Ahsoka TV show. So everyone's like, damn, now I've got to buy all 3 of them. So you cheeky monkeys, Hasbro. So I'm on the fence, but I'll probably have to put my money down for that as well. So as I say, all of these things, I'm going to put them up on my website and you can go ahead and pre-order them. And what else have we got left? There's no word on Hammerhead, which is really weird because Hammerhead was like something that we knew about quite a long time ago. Right at the beginning of this year, or it was it even at the end of 2023, people were like passing images around of like, it's Hammerhead, it's new packaging, and there's no word about him at all. So is he going to be a San Diego Comic-Con figure? The price, I mean, he's up on Hasbro Pulse already. The price is very expensive, more than the regular figures. In Taiwan, most of the regular figures are like almost 1,000 NT dollars, and this guy's up there for like 1,300 or 1,400 NT dollars. That's a. I mean, he doesn't come with anything extra as far as I can see, so I don't know why he's so expensive. But is it because he's big? Because Hammerhead, the species, because he's a massive figure? You know, like for example, Darth Malgus was really big, or you know, the Gamorrean Guard is really big. So does that justify the change in price? I don't know. So we'll see. Though some people have been to, I think Hammerhead's already been displayed at several Comic-Cons, so some people have probably seen him close up, so maybe you can mention that in the comment section. Right, let's move on to, right, we're just talking about Black Series today, okay? We've also got that hologram line, which isn't doing very well. I think if you have like a man cave and you've got all Star Wars figures everywhere, and at night you want to turn on your LED lights, then yeah, it would look really cool, for sure. But the thing is like when they advertised it, they said, this is a bounty puck, and you can be a bounty hunter too with a bounty puck. And I was like, that's not a bounty puck. That's just that's a hologram. It's not a bounty puck, right? So like, if it was a bounty puck and I was a bounty hunter, why would I be chasing after Princess Leia or Ahsoka? You know, it's like, imagine going up to Ahsoka and saying, I can bring you in warm, or I can bring you in, you'd already be dead before you even finish that sentence. So it's not a bounty puck. It looks like one, but it's not. But I guess if you had, let's say, Quill, right, from The Mandalorian season 1, if you had him in the hologram series, and you were a cosplayer, and you had the whole Din Djarin, you know, from head to toe, you look really cool. You could walk around with that and just go up to people and say, I can bring you in warm, or I can bring you in. They'd say, dude, shut up. But that would be fun. But it's not a bounty puck. It's just an LED display. It's a hologram. That is it. So I feel like the figures are not. There's no rhyme or reason to them. They're just randomly chosen. I think we've got Darth Maul, Darth Vader, Osha, I think is another one, and Ezra from Ahsoka. So those four are the next hologram figures which are going to come out. I haven't bought any, I haven't seen any, I haven't sold any. It's just not for me. I'm not interested in that. And then let's go down to today again. I'm mentioning Yakface a lot. I mean, this guy is amazing. If you want intel, just go straight to Mr. Yakface. So we got this new figure. We were talking about the new packaging, right? So the Mandalorian season 3, the Privateer, and the next one to come out is the Night Owl. People were saying, does the helmet come off? Is it a removable helmet? No, it's not a removable. It's not a removable helmet, but somebody has dipped it in like really hot water and very carefully peeled back, you know, the helmet, and underneath you'll actually see Bo-Katan's face sculpt underneath. So if you're interested in that and you want to take the helmet off, go ahead. Personally, I'm not going to mess around with mine because I know I will probably screw it up. So I've got this one. I haven't got the Night Owl yet. I can't remember what number that is. We're up to like 39, like 40 or something going. Well, the Mandalorian now in the Black Series is like going over 40 plus figures. That's incredible. And then finally, I just wanted to mention, where is it? I gotta find the picture. Wait, let me use the Force. Oh, I found it. Here it is. We're talking about the Acolyte, right? So I've seen people buy the Acolyte figures, but not really. I haven't seen much like desire, like when I've seen pictures say like, hey look, they're in store, and someone's taking their cell phone and then taking a picture of the display, and all the Acolyte figures are there and they're neatly stacked and they look cool, but no one's buying them, no one's taking them. Yeah, it's a shame. And I think that like some of the characters that were more interesting, for example, like the Stranger, or we got Darth Plagueis at the end, even though it is 5 seconds, give us a damn figure. Tobin is good, and also, you know, I think there are figures, the potential, I mean the potential for action figures in that show is like very good, I think, but the ones they chose for the first 6 are very, do you know what I'm saying, it's very like so not that good. So I don't know if there's going to be a season 2. This is going to be the big debate now. Is there going to be another season? Now that they've opened the can of worms, Yoda and Darth Plagueis, thank you very much. What a can of worms. Just worms all over the place. What are we going to do? And then we've got to wait for any more like new information now. Let the dust settle. Okay, and then Lucasfilm will hopefully tell us some nice things about the Skeleton Crew, and I just hope it's better than the Acolyte. All right, that's all I wanted to say today. Have a good weekend, everybody. Wait, yes, today is Friday. It's a Friday night. You will have a good weekend, or be angry. Be angry like Osha. And best scene in. Oh, sorry, not best scene. The best moment in that finale was when she force chokes Master Soul to death, and I thought, nah, she's not going to do it. She's not going to do it. She's not going to do it. Is she going to do it? She's going to choke him. She's going to choke him. Fuck, she did. He's dead. And she's going like this, with like Vader, doing the whole Vader. And they could have made it a little bit better. It wasn't as good as the old. It wasn't as good as the Steven Seagal yawed neck snap. I felt like we could have had that noise, you know, that rumbling sound when Vader uses the Force, and that guy's going. I think Master Soul needed to go back and rehearse that scene again, because, and then there's a snap, and then he dies. That would have been better, I think. I think they should go back and re-edit that and put it in, and we can have a limited edition Master Soul's Force choke death. That would be good. Anyway, I'm gonna go now. Please subscribe, and I'm glad you enjoyed my last video, even though it was 30 minutes long. I do try my best. I try my best, and we will be fully operational. Right, I'll see you in the next one.